Hello there, my name is Michael Navarro and I'm from Lima, Peru. I'm an English teacher. As we all know, we have recently started to teach remotely. That's why I'll be offering a free webinar, titled How to Increase Student Engagement in a Digital Teaching Context. I'm really looking forward to it because we'll be discovering a huge array of resources that will definitely help your students to enhance their language skills. And of course, with these amazing tools, you'll be able to captivate their attention. Yes? So, don't forget, remember, Friday at 6 p.m. I will provide you with effective activities and techniques. It doesn't matter if you teach preschoolers, primary, or even secondary students. I have used these tools with all levels. Thank you so much, and I really hope to see you there. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Nefti Fortes. I am an ESL teacher, teacher trainer, academic director and program developer at NEF, Natural English Faculty in Spain. On Saturday the 22nd, I'm going to be having a presentation titled From Touching Hearts to Touching Hearts in English Teachers in Peru Community Live. That is going to be about how to create emotional links between students and teachers in order to make them speak in English all the time. So we are going to try to reach our students' emotions for them to speak English 100% in the English class, no matter what level they have. So this is just focused on basic levels, but it can be adapted to all the levels of English. So it is going to be a very interesting webinar where I'm going to give you strategies and updated activities for you to use in your English classrooms. So don't miss it. See you on Saturday. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, I'm Mariela Condorena and welcome to today's webinar, How to Increase Student Engagement with Digital Tools. Before we get this started, I like to go over a few items so you know how to participate in today's event. But before that, please remember that you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, English Teachers in Peru. Okay, and here you can watch all the videos of our webinars. Don't forget that, please. Now we can continue with some directions that you have to consider for this presentation. First, please type your questions in the comments section together with your name and place of living. The answers to your questions and comments will be replied by our guest speaker at the end of the webinar in the question time session. When finishing the webinar, we will share a link for you to have access to the exit ticket, which will be available for 45 minutes, okay? So you may send in your question at any time during the presentation. We will collect this and address them during the question and answer session at the end of today's presentation. Now it's time to know our guest speaker. Ms. Tabitha Naya, could you introduce him, please?
Hello, good evening, everyone. Today, let's continue with webinars. Okay. Well, let me introduce. To a speaker. He's teacher Michael Navarro. Michael is a passionate language teacher who is constantly looking for ways to engage his digital teaching skills. He has taken different methodology courses, ELT, TFL, as well as international exams at Britannico and University of Pisa. He has been teaching English to primary, secondary, and preschool students for over 3 years. Michael is a firm believer in game-based learning, since it allows his students to achieve their learning outcomes. In this webinar, he's going to talk about how to increase student engagement with digital tools. Well, how to increase students' engagement in a digital teaching environment. When it comes to teaching remotely, we as educators should always consider digital resources in our lessons, since they will not only allows us to captivate our students' attention, but also to strengthen their language skills. But embracing technology in our remote instructions, pupils will be able to take ownership of their learning, as well as dramatically improve their academic performance. Teacher Michael Navarro, the audience is all yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. As I said, it's a pleasure to be here. Yes. And yeah, I couldn't be happier. Thanks for the invitation. Thanks for having me. Yes. And hello, everyone. Yes, I know you're making such a big effort to stay tuned, to stay connected. Yes. And I promise you that we are going to learn a lot. Yes, that you're going to learn a lot today. So just let me put my presentation. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Of course, thanks. I'm really grateful to all the team that is behind this. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Thanks again for having me. And, you know, before starting my lesson, I always ask my students how they are feeling today. Yes, so how are you feeling today? What number represents you best? I want to know, please. Remember that we're going to talk about engagement. So we have different numbers. Yes, you can see different numbers right there. So what number represents you best? Let me know, please, maybe in the chat box. Maybe you're feeling like number 3, maybe you're feeling a bit sleepy, or maybe you're feeling like number 6, you're quite excited. Yes, so please let me know how you're feeling today. Yes, how are you feeling today? Very good. So we have different emotions right here. That's it. Very good. While you're writing your comments, yes, I have something to project. Yes, just give me a second. That's it. Yeah. So listen to my instructions. I'm going to show you, okay, a movie text. I'm fairly sure you have seen Star Wars. Can you see the background behind me? Yes, can you see the mask right there? So as you can see, I'm really into Star Wars, yeah? And as we know in the movie, there is like kind of a movie text, yeah? So what I want you to do is to read carefully. Yes, you're going to read carefully the movie text. Yes, is that clear? Very good. So let me do this. Give me a second. Yeah, that's it. Give me a second. I will do it again so that you can see it. Very good. Yeah, that's it. So read carefully because you will see a movie text there. Yeah. Very good. So let me know, please, in the comments. I will read them later on, but let me know, how did you feel when you saw this? Yes? This is the first tool that I'm going to present and that I will explain later on. Yes? But basically what I did, was like kind of a presentation. Yes? You know that the topic, today's topic, is how to engage your students in a digital teaching context. Yes? So let's imagine, because I have done this with my students, let's imagine if I put my students' names. How would they feel? Of course, they would feel delighted. They will feel, like love, like the teacher really cares about me. Yes? Yes, so that is the idea of using this. Yes, like to present your class. Maybe you can put some instructions there. So let me know, please, in the chat box, what do you think about this tool? The website is called Class Tools, yes, but I will explain to you a little bit about this website later on, yes? But I'm fairly sure you enjoy it. You can use it with your students, and let me tell you that your students love this, to see their names there. They love it, yes? And even with the music and even with the background. So imagine this, yes? Like you create this kind of welcoming atmosphere for your students. And this is what we need to do as teachers, yeah? Even though we are not in the physical classroom, we can do these little things. It takes time, of course, but it's going to be worth it, yes, for our students. Very good. So let's continue, okay, with the presentation. Yeah, that's it. Very good. Yeah, so as you know, the topic is effective activities and tools to captivate your students. So what we want to do is to make like a kind of transition from this picture right here, like the student is feeling quite sleepy, to this part. Like the student needs to say, like, I love my English classes. I love my virtual classes. This is our objective speeches, yeah? Many students complain about that, yeah? So we need to change that perspective, okay? Very good. So there are different ways that we can do to increase motivation in our lessons, yes? And this is real picture that we can see right there. In class, it was quite different. Please don't talk during instruction, don't talk. But online, yes, you tend to say to your students, please say something at least. They don't even show their faces, yeah? They don't even talk, okay? So what can we do? What can we do? Or how do you catch your students' attention in your online lessons? Yes, there are different things that you can do in order to increase that. There are different things. Can you give me maybe some examples? Yeah, some of you can say maybe, teacher, like digital resources. We can use digital resources to impress our students. Okay, very good. And there are a lot of ideas. So I'm going to show you some ideas that you can use. But first, studies have shown that a student's attention is highest during the first 5 minutes of class. Once you have their attention, you will be able to succeed in your lesson. Yes? And this is me. This is me when I'm in the physical classroom, when I'm in the virtual class, when I'm in Zoom. It doesn't matter where am I teaching. I'm going to be always enjoying my class. Yes, I will dance, I will listen, I will put some music. So I will do a lot of things so that my students can be with me. Yes, that's it. Very good. So one of the activities that I like doing with my students before starting my lesson is like a tongue twister. Yeah, I'm fairly sure you have done it or you have tried this with your students. Yeah, so before starting the class, I can do this kind of activities. First, of course, I need to model. Maybe there are some words that they don't know or that they are not familiar with. So first I can practice some pronunciation with them. And then once they feel confident, yes, we can start doing like the tongue twister. And it's hilarious, it's funny. But at the same time, you can teach with it, yes? Many students say, oh, how many cookies could a good cook cook? Why are they repeating the word? And I can tell my students, or I can teach them parts of the sentence. Cook can be a verb, but it can also be a noun, the person who cooks, yeah? And we can learn it that way, yes? So before starting my lesson, or instead of saying, okay, let's go to page 120 and let's do some exercises of the past simple, instead, you can try this so that you can have their attention. Yes, you have it. Yeah, as I told you, remember the focusing activities. Yes, you need to engage your students during the first 5 minutes. Once you have their attention, you can easily continue with your lesson. Yes, that's it. So you can practice with your students and you can say, or you can model it. Maybe if no one wants to do it, you can do it like how many cookies could a good cook cook? If a good cookies, a good could cook as much cookies as a good cook who could cook cookies. You see? Okay, I got it. But sometimes, yeah, like your students are going to struggle with it, but it's going to add a fun factor to your lessons. Yes, let me tell you that. Yes, and you will have a good beginning with it. Yes, so please try it. Tongue twisters. That might be one option. Yes. And we have another one. Yes, this is another model. Betty butter, like Betty bought a bit of butter, but she found the butter bitter. So Betty bought a bit of better butter to make the bitter butter better. You see? I use this specific tongue twister as a lead-in because I was about to teach past simple. And can you see the tongue twister? There are many verbs that are in the past form, like bought and found. Yes, and many students mispronounce these words. Yeah, so it was a good opportunity to teach them. Yes, the pronunciation of the past form: bought, found, teach, taught, catch, caught. You know that ending sound. So it was a good opportunity to do it. Yes, yeah, it was fun. But at the same time, my activity was connected, yes? But teacher, I don't have time. I mean, the classes are limited. Yes, I know, but it's much better to have a good beginning. As I told you, it's much better to have that rather than students who are feeling bored during the whole lesson. Yes, that's it. What I also try is like the brain game exercises. When I was teaching colors to adults, yes, I was teaching colors to adults. They were elementary students. I came across this brain game exercise on Google and I tried it with them, yes. And as you can see right here, let me put the spotlight so that you can see it. Yes, it says, look at the chart and say the color, not the word. So it was kind of challenging, even for me, it was kind of challenging. Yeah, we were practicing, we were reviewing colors, yes, but it was challenging to do it. And I remember that I used a timer, yes, with my phone or with any other website. And I told my students, you know, who can do it much faster, yes? So I was promoting a bit of competition in a friendly way, of course, yes, in a friendly way. And there were a lot of volunteers, even the most timid student took part in this activity, yes? Because it says, look at the chart and say the color, not the words. And when I was teaching science as well, yes, there was also a reading related to the brain functions. Here we have an exercise that explains, yes, your right brain tries to say the color, but your left brain insists on reading the word. Yeah, so it was like a kind of a lead-in because it was connected to the topic that I was about to present. Yes. So please try it. Yeah. I mean, it's amazing. And you will have a laugh with your students. Absolutely. Very good. Now, let's move on to this part. Yes. Can you see, like the class tools there? Can you see that I have added a bit of personalization? Yes. It doesn't say BBC News. It says Michael News. It doesn't say the USA. It says Lima, Peru. So you can see that you can personalize. Yes, you can personalize it. Yes, I will show you the tool. Yes, it says, Teacher Michael will give a lot of homework today. I remembered that I used this with my students. Yeah, it was like a few days ago. And we had to laugh together. But at the same time, I told them, but read carefully. Read below that. It says students cannot put up with him. They will take action on the matter. And I was about to teach phrasal verbs, yes? And I told them just to read carefully and try to deduce from context what was the meaning of put up with. Oh, yes, teacher, it's a phrasal verb, and it's a negative one. Yes, of course, because the meaning is negative. So what is the meaning of put up with? Teacher, tolerate. Yes. Stand, another person. Yes, I was eliciting as well. Again, it was connected. Yeah, it's not that I'm going to please just my students or I want to impress them. Yes, the tools that I'm using are well connected to the topic that I'm going to teach. Yes, that's it. So let's explore together class tools. I will share the link right here. Give me a second. Yes, I will put it in the chat. Yes, I will put it in the chat box. Yeah, and then you will see it in the comments. Yes, you will see it in the comments. Very good. So let's explore the website all together. Basically, Class Tools is such an interesting website because you have a lot of templates that you can use. Yes, this is one of the activities that you can create in Class Tools, but there are more. Yes, so as you can see, I just need to type. I just need to move and use my fingers right there. Yes. News channel, I don't know, BBC News perhaps. Okay. Headline, let's say teachers deserve more holidays. That's true, isn't it? Yes. And you can add a description. Yes. You can even change the date. Yeah, 2020. Okay. Place, Lima. And so on. Yes. You can even upload an image right here. So maybe you don't want this image. Maybe you want to add another one. Yes. So you just simply click here, choose file, and you upload a picture that you want to show to your students. That's it. But remember, these parts are important. Description, headline, news channel, date. And you can even change it. Next sample, it says right here. You can continue. You see? That's it. So you have a lot of templates that you can use right here. Teacher, what else can I do with Class Tools? Yeah. So when you enter to the link, you will see a lot of activities. Yeah, a lot. You just type classtools.com. Yeah, like here, Class Tools. Yeah, and you will see all these templates. Yeah, and you can see the movie text. That I did with you at the beginning. When I presented the topic. Yeah, but as you can see, it says premium. Now, teacher, is that website free? Yeah, it's free. You have a lot of templates right here, but there are some of them, yes, there are some of them that say premium. When it says premium, it means that you need to pay for it, yes? But again, most of these templates are for free. There are just some templates that you need to pay, yeah? But that's it. The website is for free. Now, teacher, how much is it? Yeah, let me put it right here. The price is £10 for 6 months. It was quite reasonable. That's why I paid for it. But as I said, first, this is my tip. I always tell that to my students or teachers as well. First, explore the website. Explore the website. Once you're familiar with it, yes, you can buy it if you want to. Yes, if it suits your needs, you can purchase it. Yes. Again, you can buy, you can pay for it, you can upgrade your account according to your needs or according to your students' needs. What do you need? It depends what you're going to do with the website. Yes. Yes, very good. There are more examples that I have tried with my students. Yes. Now, in this activity, what I did is your students can create or can present a project. They create a fake Facebook account. And as you can see here, you can see Queen Elizabeth one. My students created this. Yes. Bob Marley, they did it. Yes. And let's see one example of it. Give me a second. Yeah. So this is one of the templates that I told you of class tools. It's loading. Yeah. So basically what I did with my students, I told them, okay, you're going to talk about a famous person, yeah, in general. And they decided to choose Queen Elizabeth. Yes. Because we were talking about British culture. Yes. So they created a fake Facebook account, and this template is for free, so you don't need to pay for it. Yes. And look at this. I did this with my primary and secondary students. They created their own templates right here. And as you can see, it has a lot of information. Yes. Can you see the Friends of Queen Elizabeth one? Yeah. It says, yeah, you can see the friends right here. She has even posted, yeah. You know, yes, she has even uploaded some pictures, and it was hilarious. But at the same time, it was quite informative because my student did a research, yes, to include these details that you can see right here. Born September 7th, 1533. Died on March 24, 1603. Family, and as you can see, all these details are here. My student did it. Yes, they were creating, and when they create, it's like a critical thinking skill, you know, about the lots and hots. Yes, Bloom's taxonomy. Yeah, so when they create, it involves or it demands more effort from them. Yes, and they created this piece of art. Yes, and they did it. They presented their project. They talked about Queen Elizabeth. They shared their screen and they were talking about it. It was amazing, let me tell you. It was amazing, yes, because they were taking advantage of this tool. And at the same time, my student was presenting, was developing his speaking skills, yes, and he was sharing this with the class and so on, yeah. So the idea is that you can explore this website a bit more because there are many things. Yeah, as you can see, the movie text, the fake Facebook accounts. Yeah. And I have another example right here. Yeah, my, you know, especially teenagers, they like to talk about singers, musicians, basically. Yeah. So one of my students decided to talk about Bob Marley. Yes. Yes. But first, my suggestion is first, you need to create this fake account. I did it with Adele, who is one of my favorite singers, and I showed them as an example before assigning this project. Yes. And then they could create and they could explore by themselves. Yes. That's the idea. The same, you can see the friends. You can even change these details. Bob Marley, yes, it says when he was born. Yes, that he's a singer, you know, some posts. My student even added some comments right here, yeah? All of this was his creativity. He was developing his creativity, yes? So secondary students, Yes, they were using the tool in order to foster their language skills. I had an objective, yes, right here, that they could use the language. Yes, and at the same time, I was training my students to use this amazing digital tool to their advantage. That's it. Very good. So I hope you enjoyed this amazing website. I'm going to say it again, ClassTools, classtools.com. You have a lot to explore here. Yes, but I'm just sharing with you these effective activities that have definitely worked in my virtual lessons. Yes, very good. So let's move on now. Yeah, so let's move on and let's try here. Yeah, I want to talk about this amazing topic. Yeah, so have you ever played these games? I suppose that your students have even talked about it. Can you tell me the names of these games? Maybe can you put it in the comments? Yes. So basically, many students are familiar with these amazing video games. Yes, as you can see right here, I'm also familiar with it. This is called Minecraft. Yeah, so Minecraft, Free Fire. Yeah, I'm fairly sure you have heard these games from your students because they talk about these video games all the time. Yes, very good. So let's go right here. As you can see, we're going to talk about gamification. Yes, what words come to mind when you hear the word gamification? I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Yes, what words come to mind when you hear the word gamification? Gamification. Yes, how to gamify your class. So think about it, and maybe you can type your comments in the comment section. Okay, that's it. Very good. So what words come to your mind? Think for a moment. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds. 4, 5. Think for a moment. What is gamification? What words come to your mind? That's it. Very good. So when we talk about gamification, gamification is basically the integration of game-like elements. Basically what you can find in a game, like Mario Bros right here. Yes. What can you find in a video game, teacher? Basically, you can find rules. You have fun, right? Yes, you have a lot of fun. What else? Achievement. Yes. You feel proud of yourself after passing a difficult level. Yeah. So gamification, again, is the integration of all these game elements that you find in a game. And all these elements, I mean, you grab all these elements and you put it into your class. It doesn't matter if your class is physical, or it doesn't matter if you're teaching remotely, but you take all these elements and you put it in your lesson. That is gamification. Yes, it means that I'm going to add in my class a bit of fun, that I'm going to add rules, competition, all the elements that you can find in a game. Yes, that's why I ask you this question. What can you find in a game? Or what words come to mind when you hear the word gamification? Yes, what is the purpose of gamification? It seeks to motivate and engage learners. Yes, and of course, it has clear objectives. Yes, and I will never get tired of saying this. Yes, when you apply digital tools, when you incorporate gamification in class or even game-based learning that we will talk later on, you need to have a clear objective. What is the purpose of incorporating this tool? Yeah. And the most important part, gamification is not a game. Yes, gamification is not a game. As I said, you take all these game mechanics, these game elements, and you put it into a non-game environment. You put it into your lessons. Yes, that's it. But it's not a game. Gamification is not a game. That's it. Teacher, what are the elements of gamification? Can you give us some ideas? Yeah, of course. So as you can see right here, we have 9 gamification elements. There are more, but I consider that these are the most relevant ones. Yeah, so we have rules. Of course, in a game, there are rules. You have goals. Yeah. Strategies. Of course, now that when we play online, yes, when we play online, we have rules. Yeah, we have rules. Achievement. Of course, students feel proud of themselves after achieving or fulfilling a task. Yes. Mastery. Fun. Of course. Collaboration. You see, when students collaborate, it makes the learning process much better. Yes. Progress and appreciation, when students feel appreciated. Yes, of course. So those are the elements of gamification, and there are more. Yes, but those are the elements that we should consider in our lesson. So remember, gamification, you take these elements and you put it into your class. Yes. Now, my question is it possible to add gamification in the classroom? What do you think about it? Can you tell me what is the platform that the teacher is using there? Because the teacher is using a digital resource. And I'm fairly sure we are familiar with it. Yes, you're really familiar with it. Yes, that's it. The website is called Kahoot. As you know, the website is called Kahoot. Teacher, and Kahoot, is it part of gamification? I mean, when I use Kahoot and I'm using gamification, yes, you are right. Why, teacher? Because in Kahoot, you can see the leaderboard, right? You can see who is winning, who is not, okay? Yes, you can see the leaderboard, collaboration as well, at least when I used to, in my case, I use the breakout rooms now, yes, and my students need to collaborate together so that they can find the correct answer. They collaborate. Or when we were in the physical classroom, yeah, as well. Yes, there is collaboration, achievement. Yes. Also a bit of appreciation. You know that when the student wins, you can see that there is a trophy there. Congratulations. Yes. So all these elements gamify your class. In this case, our virtual classroom. Yes, that's it. Now, I'm going to give you some tools that I like using, yes, with my students, and one of them is Quizlet. Yes, so I'm going to tell you a little bit of Quizlet. Give me a sec. In the chat, in the comment section, have you ever used Quizlet? Let me know, please. Have you ever used it? Yes. Yeah, so in this case, we have some idiomatic phrases, as you can see right here. There are some idiomatic phrases, like feel under the weather, like learn by heart. What else? It's not my cup of tea. So we're talking about idioms, right? Quizlet was basically designed for English learners or for people who are acquiring a language. Yes. What I like about Quizlet is that my students develop their autonomy because these flashcards have been created by me. Yes, so Quizlet is our second tool that we're going to explore. The first one was class tools, and Quizlet is the second one. Okay, let me put it in the chat box, and then, I mean, you will see it in the, yeah, that's it. So Quizlet is the second one. Teacher, what can I do in Quizlet? Just create flashcards? No, you can create flashcards, and then you can share this with your students. And your students can visualize these flashcards that you have created for self-study. Yes, so when I taught my students some phrases, idioms, yeah, I told them, okay, please, you need to check this, you need to study on your own, yes, because we will have a quiz. Yes, next week. Yes, and my students were like focused there. Yes, they were studying, they were reviewing this. Yes, and you have different options. Yes, You have here learn, write, spell, and test. Let's go with the second one that says learn. It says in this case, extremely happy. Yes. So after our students review the idiomatic expressions, here you need to write what was the idiom that we were talking about. Yes. So extremely happy. I guess it was on cloud 9, yes. And it says, congratulations, you have learned everything. That is part of gamification, remember? Appreciation, yes. Okay, and so on. And you can continue with it, yes. It's not something I enjoy. What was the expression, teacher? It's not my cup of tea. So they practice on their own. That's what I like about this website, that our students take ownership of their learning. Yes, so it's not something I enjoy. It's not my cup of tea. Yeah, correct. It says to feel unwell. Let's pretend that I don't know this expression. I will type something else. It says study this one. To feel unwell. You said, and it says what I wrote. Yes, but the correct answer is feel under the weather. So what is this? It gives me immediate feedback. Yes, it gives me immediate feedback. So this is amazing, especially if you're teaching remotely, if you just teach through WhatsApp, you can assign this. I have done it, yeah, and it works. It works a lot, yes. Very good. And then you have other options, yes. You have match option. It says here play, and I tend to use this with my students. You have match, gravity, and life. Let me show you match. Match. Make everything disappear. Drag corresponding items onto each other to make them disappear. Okay, can you see the expressions? Yes, right? All the idioms that I wrote, yes? So you can see fly off the handle, learn by heart, it's not my cup of tea, to feel unwell, and the definitions of it, yes? So basically what our students need to know is, for example, here we have on cloud 9, yes? So I just drag it and I put it right here, on cloud 9. What was it? Extremely happy teacher, okay. That's it. And so on, you need to continue. It's not something I enjoy. What was the name of the idiom? Oh, teacher, it's not my cup of tea. Can you give me an example of it? Yes, I don't know, learning English is not my cup of tea. Okay, yeah, and you put it right here. As simple as that. Yes, you see? And so on, you continue in the same way, yes? But another feature of Quizlet is that you can play live, such as Quizlet, quizzes, yes? So what we're going to do now is that we're going to play together, yes? We have here teams, okay, teams, and here we have individuals, yes? Something that I really love about Quizlet is that you can play here in teams, yes? It promotes competition and it promotes collaboration. Absolutely, collaboration. One of the 21st century skills that we should be promoting, yes, in our lessons, yeah? And we have the breakout rooms, yes? So we can try this using the breakout rooms. Yes, of course, as we have a lot of participants, we're just going to use we're going to play like individuals, yeah? The students complete against each other. Yes, so we're going to select right here. So I'm going to copy game link here. So please, if someone can help me to share this in the comment section, the Quizlet.com live, so that we can connect and play together. Yes, that's it. You can put this link in the comment section so that we can. Okay, thank you, Mariela. Thank you. So I'm going to wait just a little bit. Let's see. So I invite everyone to go here because the idea is that we can experience this, that we can play as if we were students. Yes. You need to experience it. You need to experience. You need to live it. Yes. So I invite everyone to join us right here. Yes, to join us. Yes. Very good. Oh my gosh, I can see people. Lucy, Janet, Miss Cloud, Julissa, Alan. Excellent. Very good. Captain America. Love it. Karen, Mario. Excellent. Very good. Very good. So I'm going to give you just 1 minute. Something that we must consider is the time. Yes. I always tell my students what tools I'm going to use with them. And I told them, and I remember that I told them, please, we need to respect the time. Yes, remember that I also teach other classes. Yes, and they respect that. So I train my students to be punctual, to have the website opened. They're just waiting for the code to enter. That is a good tip. That is a good suggestion. Yes. Oh my gosh, you're 68, 70. Oh my gosh, how many participants we have? Very good, very good, excellent. Yes, I invite everyone to join us. Yeah, very good. I guess there is a limit, but yeah. So I'm just going to give just 30 seconds. Yes, because there are more tools that we should cover. Yeah. So that's it. Excellent. Nice. Nice. Okay, 100. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you cannot join us. Okay, you can see my screen, which is the most important part, because remember that you're going to be when you apply with this tool, you need to see the leaderboard. It will appear the leaderboard. So let's begin. Let's begin right here. Yeah. So as you can see right here, above your name, there is a name of an animal. I can see frogs, pandas, sharks, yeah, unicorns, foxes, yeah, and there are more. I mean, we're 100, yeah? So I'm going to start the game. Remember, in Quizlet, Quizlet doesn't promote speed. Yes, I mean, if you choose the incorrect answer, you will go back to the beginning. You need to start over. Yes, you need to start over. Yes, that is something that Kahoot doesn't have, for example, because sometimes the students choose the incorrect answer because they know that if their classmate chooses the answer fast, he or she will have more points. But here, it doesn't work like that. Yes, so students need to read carefully. Yes. They need to read carefully before choosing the answer. So that is something that we need to tell our students, yeah? And that is another option that you can use instead of Kahoot or quizzes that tend to be so repetitive. So let's begin. Let's see who is the winner. Yeah, I'm going to start game anyway. Very good. So for those of you who are not able, who couldn't join us, look at my screen. You can see the leaderboard, and I can see that the frogs is winning. I can see the points. I can see here what my students are answering. So please take your time. Take your time before choosing the correct answer. Yes? Yeah. Very good. So take your time. Let's wait who can be the winner. Oh my gosh, frogs has 2 points. Unicorns has 1. Very good. I can see all of you here. Yeah. Very good. Hedgehogs, 2 points. Snakes, 1 point. Camels, 1 point. Lions, 2 points. Let's see who is going to win. Let's see who is going to win. Okay. Who will be the winner? Foxes, 1 point. Bears, 1 point. Yes. Sea dragons. Very good. So let's see who is going to be the winner. Let's see who is going to be the winner. Let's see who's going to be the winner. Remember that if you choose the incorrect answer, you will go back to the beginning. So let's see. I'm going to give you, as a teacher, I'm also able to stop the game as well. Yes. Yeah, but as you can see, this is the most important part. I can see who is working and who is not. Yes. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Very good. So I'm just going to give you 1 more minute and then I will stop the game. Okay. That's it. So let's see if you have reviewed that topic related to idioms. Yeah. This was an activity that I tried with my upper intermediate students. And yes, it was kind of hard. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Yes, Mariela. Oh my gosh, there are around 860 participants now. Oh, Jesus. We have a lot of participants. So glad to know that. So glad to know that. It means a lot to us. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Very good. Very good. So just 1 more minute. Yes. I can see that someone has come back to the beginning. You see? Yeah. Oh, I can see that someone that has 3 points. Very good. Excellent. 3 points. There are 6 questions in total. There are 6 questions in total. Yeah. Let's see who can do it. Remember, take your time. Yeah, the difference here is that students, the students, when they log in right here, they just need, they don't look at your screen. For example, in Kahoot, they need to change, the screen. Yes, they need to change the screen because they cannot see the options. But here in Quizlet, they just go to the platform, they just go to the website, and there they can see the options. Yeah, so it's much easier and it's much comfortable for the students as well. You also have the option to download the app. You can download the app. Your students can just enter the code and that's it. Yeah. Very good. So I guess I'm going to stop the game. Yeah, I'm going to stop it. Yeah, but I want to know as well. What is your opinion about this website? Yes, after we have discovered, after we have played this quiz, I want you to tell me what was your experience about it. Yes, what was your experience about the website? Yes, so you can write all your opinions in the chat box. Something important that we must remember, okay, something important that we must remember is that after your students finish the quiz, what do we have to do? We have to check understanding, yes? We are constantly assessing our students, yes? So formative assessment, yeah, formative assessment. You should check with them, and in Quizlet, your students have the option to practice, yes? The flashcards will appear after the quiz finishes, and they can tell you what was your mistake. So you can go over that and you can practice it with the class, yes? Yeah, because that is my purpose. Yes, again, I'm not pleasing my students. I want my students to learn, to reflect on their learning, which is the most important part. Yes, the same thing happens in Kahoot. After we finish the quiz, we need to go to the report section to see what our students need to work on. Yes, what our students need to improve. What was the problem? Maybe in that question, I can see that many students didn't, in that question, the students didn't choose the correct answer. So I need to see, as a teacher, I need to explain, okay, that. I need to take action according to it, because the report section is evidence. Yes, it's our evidence, and we need to work, yes, according to our evidence. Yes, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this game. We should add a bit of variety in our lessons. Yes, we should add a bit of variety. Yeah, that's it. So let's move on now, because there are more tools to cover. Yeah. Oof, and this is one of my favorites. Yeah, it's called Class Dojo. Yeah, Class Dojo. I guess some of you have used it or have used, yeah, Class Dojo before. Maybe some of you don't, and it's okay. Yeah, maybe some of you don't use it, but Class Dojo is amazing. Yes, because I mean, with Class Dojo, you can gamify your class as well. You can engage your students. Remember that the purpose of gamification is to motivate our students. Yes, it seeks to motivate and engage our students. So here, can you see the beautiful and adorable creatures? Yeah, this is one of my groups that I have, that I teach. Yeah, as you can see, they have points right here. Yeah, so let's suppose that I'm rewarding my student because he has been working collaboratively. Yes, so let's go right here, and there is an option that says helping others. And as you can see, right here, Carmen has got 1 point. Yes, so let's go to another one. Lori, right here, and let's say that you are rewarding punctuality. Yes, now that we're teaching remotely, some students tend to arrive late. Yes, so let's say that it's a good way to praise them. Yes, to tell them that you're doing such a good thing. Continue with it. Yes, so punctuality as well. Yes, and 3 points for punctuality. Again, it depends on you. It depends on you. Yeah, so this tool is also great for classroom management. You can see a timer right here. Can you see the timer? Yeah, the timer is right here. Yeah, and you have a countdown, a stopwatch. Yes, and you can change it. Yeah, so 2 minutes. Let's suppose that you'd let that you are doing a speaking activity and you give your students some minutes to finish the activity, so you can use this countdown. Yeah, in order to make the activity more organized. Yes, that's it. You can also select one student, Sully, for example. Yes, especially when I'm looking for volunteers, I use this option right here, random. Click right here, and I can see Rocio is here. Yes? Yeah, so I can say, oh, Rocio, would you mind helping me in this question? Yes, and yeah, we can do that. You can also take attendance. Yes, and so on. There are a lot of things that you can do right here, but it definitely helps your students. And teacher, is it just for primary, right? No, I use it with preschoolers, primary and secondary students, even adults. Yeah. Now I'm working in a language institute, and I use it with them. Yes, and I use it with them. Yes, and it also allows me to keep track of their progress. Yes, maybe I can just there are students who tend to participate. Yes, and I can just click right here. And it helps me to remember that Magda, Carmen, or Amelia, like they are participating actively in my lessons. So it's a good way to keep track of it. There are many things that you can do here. Yes, again, it depends on your needs. Yeah, very good. So yeah, that is one thing that you can use right here. You have Toolkit, Group Maker. Yeah, you have the option right here, Group Maker. Sometimes we have to, yeah, that you see, that was the countdown. Yes, that I put right here. Very good. So it works. That's it. So right here, you can also form groups. Yes. So let's suppose that you want your students to work in pairs. So it says how many students per group? Okay, 2, teacher. Okay, so I just click right here, and as you can see right here, my students already have their partners. So I can see that Rocio is going to work with Carmen, that Jenny is going to work with Amelia, Nancy is going to work with Lori, and so on. Yes, but teacher, sometimes there are students who don't get along well, yeah, or they cause a bit of disruption. They are quite disruptive. Group in Group Maker or in Class Dojo, you have the option right here that I love it, especially for the pinky friends, you know? So this works great. Don't group together. Yes, it says right here, don't group together. Yes, so you click right here and you can choose students. I don't know, let's suppose that Flor doesn't get on well with Carmen. So I just click right here. Yes, click, click. And I click over here. It says don't. Yes, don't. Click. And Flor and Carmen will never work together. I mean, when I create or when I use, when I start using this tool to form groups, Flor and Carmen will never appear together. You can use it in the physical classroom as well. Yes. Before this pandemic, I used to apply these tools, yeah, in my lessons, yeah, and it was really effective, yeah. Very good. So that is it. Class Dojo. You have a lot of things right there. Now, let's move on right here, especially for preschoolers. Remember that gamification, one of the elements of gamification is rewards. Yes, you reward, you praise your students when they participate. Something that I do with my primary and preschoolers is this, reward systems, yeah? Let's suppose that Anita is participating, yeah? But first I tell my students, okay, we are going to work as a group. We're going to work together, yes? We're going to work together, we're going to work as a group. Yes, and they say yes, okay. So this is our objective. You're going to participate actively and with respect. You're going to raise your hands, yes, and we're going to participate together, yes. But raise your hands or use the options in Zoom, yes, like the virtual hand, yeah. And let's suppose that Anita participates, yeah? And I can tell, oh, Janit, well done, you did such an interesting job, excellent, yes? And I can reward Anita with this. So I just drag this coin right here, I drag it and I put it into the pot. That is a reward system. Yes, that is what we call reward system, like virtual reward systems, yeah? Because in the physical classroom, we used to use the stickers, you know, or even some chocolates. But now that we're teaching remotely, this can be an option, yes? And they love it. And they are going to start to participate. Yes, they will be really involved in your lessons. So that is amazing. That is something that we can use in class, yes? And again, yes, we use it. And at the end, when we finish, because I tell them, we are going to finish this part all together, yes? And with my preschoolers, we tend to practice numbers a lot. At the end, we count together, and it's cute to see them counting. Okay, how many coins do we have? And we count as a group. Again, like collaboration, we're collaborating, we're working together. We need to achieve this together, yes? And we count 1, 2, 3. So how many coins can you see? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. That is how we do it. That is what, that is how I use reward systems. And here I have a lot of reward systems, yes? Now, this reward system, I bought it in Teachers Pay Teachers, yeah? It's an amazing website that I recommend, Teachers Pay Teachers, yes? I will write it in the chat box, Teachers Pay Teachers, Teachers, yeah. Teachers Pay Teachers. That's it. And here, you know, I bought it and the price was $15, yes? But you have the printed version and the virtual version, yes? So in case you're interested in this reward system, you can find it there. But something that I'm doing here is that in my PPT slides that I will share with you, there is a list of free reward systems for you. It says right here. So as soon as you receive the presentation, you're going to click right here on the links and you will see free reward systems that I have come across and that you can download it easily. Yes, so in case you want to apply it. Now, teacher, reward systems is used for primary and preschoolers. What about secondary students? Okay, I like to use this reward system that I have bought it, again, in Teachers Pay Teachers, yeah? Let me put it. The reward system is called Dress the Teacher, yeah? Dress the Teacher, you know? I bought it, the price was $3. So that is a picture that I took and I uploaded there, yes. And I used this with primary and secondary students and we had a laugh, you know. I mean, again, the same thing. Our students are participating and you motivate them to participate. And of course, they are going to be participating because they want to make me look silly, right? Yes, they want to make me look silly. So I can tell them, you know, or they start participating, I can let them choose, yes? Oh, the eyes, maybe they want to use the eyes and I can put it right here, yeah? Like the eyes are here. Or maybe the mouth, yes? Another student participates and he can say, he or she can say, oh, teacher, the mouth, can we use the mouth here? Yeah, of course. I use it when I was teaching parts of the body, yeah? Eyes, ears, yeah? And I even taught new words like wig, yeah? Party hat, glasses, sunglasses, yeah, and so on. And it was funny, yeah? Yeah, I'm fairly sure you are laughing now of my silly face, yeah? And so on, yeah? Of course, if you don't want to put your face, maybe you want to put another one, yeah? And that is the idea. And we can practice adjectives. Oh, the teacher has big eyes, yeah? Or the teacher has ugly teeth, or ugly tooth, yeah? And so on, that's the idea, yeah? Like you can practice, again, your students should view this as a learning opportunity, yeah? Yeah? You can practice adjectives, you can practice parts of the body, yeah? Again, you can have this in Teachers Pay Teachers, yeah? Yeah, it's not that Teachers Pay Teacher is promoting or is telling me to advertise it, but I'm just telling you because I know that many of you are interested in it, yes? So you can find it. And again, I have also uploaded some free reward systems for you. So when you receive the slides, you can download them. So there is no excuse. You can use it with primary, preschoolers, secondary students, adults, yeah. As I told you, I'm teaching in the Language Institute and there are a lot of adults, secondary students. So yeah, you can use it. Yes, you can use this amazing reward system that I came across. Yeah, that's it. Very good. It's also related to gamification. Remember, we motivate the student and at the same time we engage them. Yeah, and I'm fairly sure your students will take part in your communicative activities. Absolutely, I'm fairly sure, 100%. Yes. Now that we have used like 20 minutes, I will just use the engagement part. This is my top favorite, yes? Nearpot. Yes, that is my top favorite. And I'm going to show you what is Nearpot. Yes, I know that you like Nearpot. Yeah, some of you already use it. But I will share the link in a moment. I will share a code so that you can join us. Oh, let me see. Oh, I will put the preview, just the preview. Yeah, much better. Much better. Much better. Yeah, it's loading. So this is a student engagement platform, yeah? When I hear the word engagement, this is the first website that comes to mind, Nearpot. There are a lot of things that you can do here, and we're going to explore it together, yes? So as you can see, instead of using the common PPT slides, you can use Nearpot to create presentations, your own presentations, yes? What else can I do here in this website? What can I do? Something that I like about Nearpot is the virtual trip. Yes? you just, here in Nearpod, you just type a place that you want your students to see. Machu Picchu, for example. Yes. And you can project it. In this case, we have a forest, right? And your students are able to see that. Yes, when they enter, your students are able to see that. Yes, and you can elicit a lot of language here, a lot of vocabulary. Yes, like trees. It's dark, teacher, it's dark. Yes, I can see a lot of trees. Okay, yeah, very good. Especially with preschoolers as well. I use it with preschoolers. I ask my preschoolers with my puppets right here, what can you see? And we practice together. I can see a lot of trees right here. I can see a lot of trees. And what is the place? Is it a school or a forest? Teacher, it's a forest. Okay, and we can continue. I use it with primary, preschoolers, and secondary, with all levels. Nearpod is for all levels, yeah? And again, the websites, the tools that I'm showing you are free. Nearpod is free. Class Tools is also free. Of course, there are some restrictions, yes, as any other website, but the tools or the features that you can see now in my presentation, they are free because I haven't paid for them. Yes, that's it. Very good. Now, here in Nearpod, you're able to upload an audio. Yes, listen to it. You see? And I want to ask you this. What did you listen to? What was it? Yeah? Was it an animal? Was it a transport? Yeah? So what I want you to do is to write in the section, what could you listen to? Yes? So it's amazing because I did this with my students and I told them, what could you listen to? Oh, teacher, I could listen a train. Oh, no, teacher, I could listen a dinosaur. You know, I added a bit of mystery to my lessons. Yes, remember that we have, the students have different learning types. Auditory learners, visual learners, kinesthetic, they want to move. Yes, so here I could include each learning style. Yes, that's it. That's it. So let's see, what is it? Yes, and I tell them, can you please close your eyes, especially with my preschoolers, yes? Can you please close your eyes? Okay, and we count until number 10, and then I tell them, okay, open your eyes. What can you see now? Teacher, it's a walking dinosaur. Oh my gosh, and they are like, they get overly excited when they see this kind of pictures right here, yes? Like the mouth, yes, we can practice a lot of adjectives, yes, like the tail. Oh, teacher, the dinosaur has a big mouth, yes, or you can elicit, is it a big or a small mouth? What else can you see? Oh, here the dinosaur has 2 eyes. And what I love about this website is that your students can also explore. They can move the 3D picture as I'm doing now. They can do it, yes? They can do it. That's it. That's it. It's great. It's great. It's amazing. And you can practice a lot of things. You can include 3D pictures like the dinosaur. Yeah. You can also include images. And then this is one part that I like about Nearpod is that your students can collaborate here. They are able to collaborate. It says, share your thoughts right here. Talking about dinosaurs, yes? What comes to mind when you hear the word dinosaurs? So what I want you to do is to tell me what comes to mind when you hear the word dinosaurs. Yes? And my students get crazy. They have a lot of ideas. Oh, dinosaurs, they are wild. They are big, teacher. They are massive. Yes? And all their ideas, they just type all their ideas here. It says, share your thoughts. Let me put it. I will type one idea. Let's suppose wild. Can you see? Right here. Let's suppose that another student has another idea. Let's say that it's a massive dinosaur, teacher. Yeah, it's a massive dinosaur. It's a huge dinosaur. Yes. And you can see your students' ideas. So my students are collaborating in this part. They collaborate together. They are engaged. Yes, and they want to collaborate. They want to share their thoughts. They can also upload a picture right here. There is a, yeah, they can also upload a picture. They can type dinosaur. They Google it. And here it, yeah, they will find a lot of pictures. You can see the pictures here. So they can even include pictures here. Can you see the picture? Yes, right? Yes. So maybe you can tell your students, I don't know, can you upload a picture of a tree or can you upload a picture of something? And your students can do that. Yeah, they are able to do that. Yeah. Again, another picture that you can put, like the skeleton, yeah, right here, like the bones of a dinosaur, yeah, bones of a dinosaur, yeah. So there are different pictures that you can put here or input, and all these things, I mean, you can use it for free because I haven't paid anything here in this website, yeah. So please take that, keep that in mind, yeah. What else? Oh, something that I like is that my students can draw here. Another way to develop their creativity. Yes, and remember that I was practicing prepositions with my students, and I told them, can you please draw a table? Oh, yes, teacher, I can draw a table. Yeah, and they drew it. Yeah, very good, excellent. You drew a table. Yes, and now can you draw a ball? Oh, yes, teacher, I can draw a ball. Yes, and I practiced prepositions with them. Then I told them, can you? Then I told them that the ball is on the table. The ball is on the table, and they had to think immediately. The ball is on the table. Okay. So the ball should be here. Yes. It was one way of practicing, prepositions, yeah? You can practice anything right here, yes? But again, you need to have a purpose, yeah? Here I was practicing prepositions with them, yeah? I don't know, the ball is under the table, yeah? Okay, under, and so on, yes? And you have the options, the eraser part, and so on, yeah? But it's great because as a teacher, you're able to see who is working and who is not, yes? So that is what I like about Nearpod. So again, to sum up, in Nearpod, your students are able to draw, to develop their creativity. Your students are able to work in cooperation because they share their thoughts together, they express their ideas. What else? In Nearpod, you can include 3D pictures like the walking dinosaur, yeah? And more things, and virtual trees, yeah? Also, I included a reading, yes, called My Pet Dinosaur, as my topic was related to that, dinosaurs. So I included a reading, yes, and fun reading, yes. So my students can see that, yeah, can see that, yes. Here in the website, instead of downloading a file, you just have the option right here and everyone can see it, yes? And it was fun, it was a fun reading. My dinosaur was getting thinner, and so I brought him home for dinner. He ate as fast as he was able, he ate the food, he ate the table. He ate the fridge, he ate the chair, he ate my favorite teddy bear. You see? So we loved doing this activity, yeah? So it was like, this reading was in one of the books that one of my colleagues gave me. And as you could see, I didn't present a reading task or a fun reading on the spot. You see all the things that I included before presenting it. Yes, I included like a walking dinosaur. We collaborated together. Yeah, we included our ideas. And then, yes, I include this. Yeah, that's it. So you can do marvelous things here. Yeah, amazing things here. Give me a second. The memo test. This is another thing that you can do here in Nearpod. Yes, you can create memo test. Easy. You just type the word. Yeah, the word that you want to. And maybe now that you're teaching in Zoom, you can ask your students, oh, please, can you encircle one of these cards? Oh, yes, teacher. Okay. I can click right here. Oh, what is it? Oh, teacher, I saw a pencil. Okay, and I can continue with the next one. Yeah, with the next student. Oh, what about the next student? Yes, what about you, Pamela? Can you tell me another card, or can you encircle another card? And Pamela is going to do that. Yeah, first, as I'm teaching in Zoom, I train my students to use the Zoom features. Yes, so that we can work better. Yes. Even my preschoolers, they know how to use the draw options, the stamp. Yes. The text. Yeah. Basically the draw. When they include these circles, the squares, they know how to do that. My preschoolers. Yeah. But first, I need to train the parents. It's going to take time, but I train them. But it's going to make my classes more organized. Yes, and I'm not going to waste my time telling my students how to use these tools. I prepared them before. Yes, I trained them before. Yes, I even recorded myself like a mini tutorial, and I sent this video to the parents, and we could practice together. Yes, so that was it. It was like a training session for the parents. But after that, I could work with my students effectively. Yes. So here the topic was classroom items. Yeah. So the eraser, the ruler, sharpener. Yeah. So you can see that the sharpener is here. What is it? Oh, teacher, it's right here. Okay. Teacher, the eraser, the eraser. What is the eraser? Teacher, is in this part. Please, teacher, click right here. Okay, and in order. Yes, some students want to participate, but that's why I told you about the reward system. That's why I told you about Class Dojo. Yes, like classroom management. We need to have good classroom management. Yes, that's it. You see, and so on. You can continue with it. So Nearpod is an amazing tool. It took me 2 months to get familiar with this website, but it was worth it. Now, English teachers also teach parts of the body. In my case, I also teach science. Yes? See, what can you see right here? The human body, right? Even for teachers who don't teach English, they can use it. Yes, as a good way to explain. Yes, I told you my students know how to use the Zoom features. So I can tell my student, oh, can you label this part? What is it? Oh, teacher, I can. Or if you want to be more specific with the brain, yes, you're teaching that. Yeah. Oh, teacher, that is the brain, and they can type their answers because they already know how to use, yeah, the Zoom features. Yes, and more things. Isn't that great? Yes, like your students are able to see, they are able to move these parts of the body, and they can explore by themselves. Yes. Your students are able to do so. That's it. Very good. So it was like a brief introduction, but as I said, I suggest using Nearpod. Yeah, I suggest using Nearpod. Let me put the, yeah, that's it. Nearpod is there, the link is there. So that is the website, Nearpod. Now, as we just have some minutes, I just want to share this really fast as we are about to finish. Give me a second. That's it. Another website that I have is WordWall. I'm fairly sure you have used, or we have all used this game, right? Like the hangman, the common hangman, yes, in class. But teacher, can we use it in a digital teaching environment? Yes, we can. We are able to do it. Wordwall is a website where you can design your games. The games are already designed. You just need to type the questions or words that you want to present. Again, it's called Wordwall. I will put it right here. And we have a hangman game. It says, what is the best English teaching community? Can you give me some letters? And I invite everyone to participate as well. What is the best English teaching community? And I know you're going to get it. I know. So you can tell your students. Letter E, okay. You see? Teacher, letter H. So it's a good way to practice letters. Yes, to practice spelling as well. To practice spelling. Your students can read the clue. Yes, and they can participate again. Yes. In this case, I could change it. I just type the word that I want my students to guess, and that's it, because the game is already designed. The game is already designed. So I just type, and that's it. So create your Wordwall account because it's free. It's absolutely free, and you don't have to pay for anything. But what is the restriction that Wordwall has? You can create up to 5 activities, yes, in Wordwall. After that, if you want to create more than 5, you need to pay for it, yes. And it's like £5. Yeah, £5. Yeah, £5. So in total, it would be like 20 something, 25. Yeah, 25, 22. Yeah, something like that. So in case you want to create more, my recommendation again, explore the website, discover it. Yes, create appropriate activities according to the topics you're going to teach. And then if you want to, you can pay for it. Yes. So that is basically Wordwall. And there are more things that you can do here, not just a hangman. You have a lot of activities. And of course, I'm fairly sure you all got the answer right. Yes. So what is the best English teaching community? Yeah, English teaching in Peru. That's it. Very good. So it's a good way so that your students can guess. And if they got it wrong, you can see, yes, like that common hangman right here. Yes. I tend to use it at the beginning of my lesson to present the topic, to add a bit of mystery in my class. Yes. Let me show you other activities that I have used with my students. Yes. And preschoolers, again, I have used this with preschoolers, with primary and secondary, and even adults, as I said. Yeah, Wordwall. So just let me show you this part. Yeah, that's it. This was an activity that I prepared for my preschoolers. Yeah, again, I didn't do anything. Yes, £5 per month. £5 per month, Mariela. £5. That's it. So what can you see in the picture? Right there. Let me know, please. What can you see? £5 per month. A hospital, right? And when you click right here, your students need to choose, is it a fire station or a hospital? Yeah. So I was teaching community places. Yes, and my students had to count. We had to count together until the picture could appeared, and we all said, "Oh, teacher, that is a hospital. That is a hospital." Okay, okay, and we all did it together. I did this with my preschoolers because, as you can see, I was teaching community places, hospital, fire station, yeah, and so on. So here it was hospital, right? So let's move on to the next picture, yeah. Wordwall is for free. You can create just up to 5 activities. If you want to create more than 5, you need to pay approximately like £5. £5, yeah, per month. Yeah, per month. That's it. So what can you see in the picture? Oh, teacher, stop. So I just click right here. And they need to tell me, oh, what is it? What is it? Is it a school or a police station? A police station, teacher, and they shout out their answers. You know, they are kids, yeah? And I use this, and at the same time, I'm using the reward system, yes? So we can, yeah, work with those tools or with the reward system simultaneously, yeah? And that's it. That's it. No. I mean, £5 for everything, for the whole membership. Yeah. Yes. That's it. Not for each activity. £5 for everything. Yeah. Yeah. Let me show you. Yes. So basically, in Wordwall, you have all of these activities right here. Yes. So if you pay for the membership, you will be able to create all the activities that you want to. £5 for all these activities. You can even create worksheets here. So £5 per month. Yes, per month. Yes, £5 per month. Yes, not one activity per £5, but I mean, you have like the whole package. Yes. Again, I thought it was reasonable, but as I always suggest, first explore the website. Yes, first explore it. And once you got the hang of it, you can, if you want to, you can purchase it. Yeah, that's it. So let me just show you one more thing. Yeah, because we just 37.3. Yeah, so I'm going to show, now that we are about to finish, I want to share that puzzle. Do you like solving puzzles? I'm fairly sure you like it. Yes. So what I want you to do is to go to the link that English teacher in Peru is about to send you. Yes. And when you go to that link, it says jigsawplanet.com. Jigsawplanet.com. What you're going to do right here, let me show you, is you're going to be right here and you're going to solve the puzzle. Yes, you're going to solve the puzzle. Yes, and you need to tell me, or you need to write in the comments, yes, if you have finished solving the puzzle. You will see a phrase right there. Yes, so you need to solve it. Easy, please. So go here and you need to tell me what is the phrase that is behind this puzzle. Yeah, that is right here. So you need to tell me, yes? And the team will inform me if you have finished solving the puzzle. Yes, thank you. So take your time, solve it. I will give you 2 minutes to do it, and you need to tell me what is the phrase that is hidden right here. Yes, so tell me, please. Like this one, you need to complete the puzzle. Yes, you have more pieces right here. Yes, you have more pieces right here. You need to tell me what is the puzzle. Take your time. Yes, you need to tell me what is the phrase that is here. Yes, can you see? So please solve the puzzle. And you need to tell me the phrase. There are just 12 pieces. So yeah, I'm fairly sure you can do it. Yes, that's it. That's it. So try to solve the puzzle and let me know when you finish. And you need to tell me that phrase. So please write as fast as you can the phrase that is hidden right here. What is it? And then the team will inform me if they have concluded. So I will also do it right here. Yes, I invite everyone to do it. This is another way to add a bit of mystery in your lesson. I remember that I did this when I was presenting a grammar topic. Yeah, and my students were fascinated. Very good, Mariela. Thank you so much, Mariela, for giving me the answer. Stephanie Franco Cáceres said, at the start of every class, you say to your students, it's show time. Thank you. Yes, that's it. That is the phrase that was there. Yes, that is the phrase. So, as you know, as we have discussed, the main purpose of showing you these tools is that that you need to enjoy every single class. Yes, it doesn't matter if you're teaching remotely. Yes, you need to enjoy, and I'm fairly sure you enjoy what you do. Yes, and with these tools, I'm fairly sure you will change your perspective a little bit. It's going to take time because it takes time to prepare these quizzes, these activities, but the smiles, the laugh that you make your students, that your students do, when your students smile, when your students laugh, I mean, it's really rewarding. Yes, it's really rewarding. And that is my purpose, to change your perspective, yes, about teaching remotely. And something, I just want to finish the presentation with this. Technology is not the content, it's not the master, but the servant. Yes, always keep that in mind. It's not about how many tools we incorporate in our lessons. Yes, it's about how effective I am with those tools. Yes, if I have my purpose. Yes, if I'm using Kahoot, it's not because I want to have fun or I want to please the students. No, I have a purpose. I want to practice with them. Yes, so it's about how effective I am with them. Yes, you need to develop your creativity. As teachers, we need to plan. We need to take a moment to reflect. Okay, what can I do with this tool? Yes, what activities can I do with this tool? And then according to that, you can plan ahead. Yes, you can plan your activities. Yes, so that is the message that I have for you. And all I want to say, and for all of you, yeah, for all the participants that are here, you deserve this. Let me show you. That's it. That is what you deserve. Thanks for being with us. Thanks, English teachers in Peru, for making this possible. Yes. And yeah, I mean, it means a lot that you teachers are here, because it means that you want to develop professionally. Yes. So thank you so much. Those claps are for you. You deserve it. Yes. That's it. Thank you. So I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much, dear Michael. We are now going to begin answering the questions submitted during today's presentation. Ms. Ashin Flores, can you read the question for Mr. Navarro, please? Ms. Ashin, are you there? We're going to start with the questions for you, dear Michael. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, of course. Now, please, Ms. Ashin, can you hear to me? Are you there? Yeah. Okay, now we are going to continue. I guess that we have some problems. with message
Okay.
collection, but
Yeah.
no worries. Maybe Kevin, are you there? Can you help me with the questions, please, or somebody?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. You hear me?
Okay.
You hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
yes.
we
All
can
right.
hear you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, Michael. Hi. Thank you so
Hi.
much. Thank you so much for having with us. Thank you. Amazing, man. Well, actually, we have some questions for some teachers. Most of them, they mention how we can apply all the amazing activities that you already show us in our public schools, because you know that sometimes the reality is so different.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I have colleagues who work in public schools, and what we can do right here. My mother works in a public school. She's a teacher there as well, and yeah, we tend to use the WhatsApp a lot. Yes, as a way um, of learning, the language. But what we can do is maybe to apply not maybe the live activities that I showed you today, but for example, the flashcards. Yes. Um, Let me show you right here. So for example, we can use this option, for example, Quizlet. Yes. And our students, maybe you can take some pictures or you can record. We can send some videos to our students so that they can practice the language. Let me show you. Give me a second.
Yes,
Give me a second. Yeah. For example, in the case of WordWall, I gave a brief description of it. Yes, in WordWall you can create quizzes. So what I do with it is that I can record the exercises right here, or I can record myself, doing the exercises, and I can send my students a video with it. Yes. For example, this one. So I just record myself, yes, and it's like I'm talking to them, yeah, in some way, and I record myself, and I can tell them, oh, what number do you want to choose, or would you like to choose? And we can say, okay, let's go with number 1, yes, and you can take a picture, maybe to the quiz, and you can send that to your students, and your students can do that. Yes, your students can solve that. I know maybe not all the tools work for teachers who work in public school, but the content that you present can be really useful. Yes, some teachers have the internet connection, they can use the websites, but the content they can use, or they can create the content. For example, class tools, they can create maybe the movie text or some quizzes, and they can take some pictures of it. Yes, or they can send videos. But that is my suggestion, that they can send videos, or that they can use Quizlet a lot. Yes. There is another website that doesn't, I don't have it here, but I will include it in the presentation as soon as we finish. For teachers who work in public places, I have a section, or I have a list of tools there, but I will definitely include it. But yes, basically there are some tools that just work for public teachers. Yeah.
yeah,
So
because most of the time they used to. Well, actually, they're working with WhatsApp most of the
yeah,
time. Yeah,
yeah,
of course, the WhatsApp they have. Well, actually, it has many amazing tools that we can use also for recording voice, to share videos, to share photos. I think also
yeah,
it's a good way, right?
yeah,
That's okay. Yeah, but also we have another question for all the teacher.
yeah.
Her name is Beatriz Suarez.
Uh-huh.
She has a question. She says, "What happened with the students without internet connection?"
Okay, yeah, that is yeah, such a difficult question, to be honest, to answer, because I mean we basically work with students who have an internet connection, yeah, right. Uh, but my suggestion would be, I mean, as I said, it's kind of a tricky question, yes, to deal with, because in my experience, I've been working with students who have an internet connection. But for them, I mean, if you still, or if teachers use like the WhatsApp as a good way, maybe it would be a good idea to find a way to to send resources to them, because I know that students who do not have an internet connections, they don't have access to it or to this material. We should find a way. Yeah. We should find a way, but it's quite difficult, to be honest. I mean, if you ask me, it'll be kind of challenging, yeah, because as I said, in my experience, all these tools, I use it with the students who have an internet connection. And of course, as I told you, for teachers who work in public places, like we use WhatsApp, and we can still use this, but yeah, it's kind of tricky, especially for the circumstances that we're happening right now.
It's really hard. I'm working also in school and a public
Yeah.
university. Sometimes the internet connection is a huge problem for us. But
Yeah.
as you said, we have to look for a way to get our students. You can call them maybe. We have such a hard work to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We need to think outside the box. We should find a way. As we said, teachers are creative, so there must be a way to deal with it. Yes. That's it.
Also, we have another question for you. Which apps or websites do you recommend as English teachers to use for improving speaking?
Yeah, speaking, amazing question. I actually have a list right here of the tools that I use to foster speaking. So let me show you quickly. We have speaking resources. One of the websites that I love is Vodki. Yes, Vodki. Let me put it right here, and I will share it in the chat box right here, so that you can share it with them.
Of course.
Yeah. So it's called Vodki. Basically, right here, what I do with my students is to assign projects. Yes. Here in Vodki, they are able to record themselves. Yeah. So my students can create a dialogue or a short conversation. Yes. For example, right here, I have an example. Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, so basically here, our students record themselves. They can talk about a topic that you ask them to talk. Yeah. For example, if you tell your students to talk about themselves, they can use this tool and they can record themselves. Yes. And they share the link with you so that later on you can check their pronunciation or you can check the fluency. Yes. Let's remember that this is evidence. So that is one website that I suggest. Now, with apps, the apps that I use is Bitmoji. I like to use Bitmoji, especially to create my avatars. What else? I also have Kahoot, Quizzes, and Padlet. Yeah, Padlet is also here. Quizlet, as well, as I told you, apart from the website, you can also download the app. Quizlet is amazing. As I told you, you can create the flashcards and your students can easily have access. They can have access to this platform, yeah? And if you're into pronunciation, Sounds Right is an amazing app, yes? So you just go to the Play Store and you download Sounds Right app, yes? And you can download the phonemic chart. It's also good for teachers because we as teachers are constantly looking for ways to develop professionally, to improve our pronunciation as well. But you can also use it with, your students can also download it. They can practice as well, different sounds of the phonemic chart. So that is my suggestion. Sounds Right, Quizlet, Padlet, and Quizzes. I will write it right here.
Yeah, I ask you that too because it's very important just to focus, especially on pronunciation nowadays. You know,
exactly.
Our students.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but thank you so much. I mean, it was a pleasure, and I hope this webinar might be useful to you. I mean, there are a lot of websites and resources that we need to explore. There are a lot. There is an endless list. But remember, take your time. The websites that I showed you, the tools that I show you, it's going to take time to get familiar with those websites, yes? But again, use it according to your needs. Take your time, first explore the websites, and once you master the website, once you feel confident using it, You can use it in your classes. Practice with your relatives, with your family members. Yeah, that's the way how I learned. Yeah, and something that I forgot to say is that Michael, but you're a digital native. Yes, and we are, and you know that this generation or for the old ones, we are digital dinosaurs. And I always tell those teachers like, no, you're wrong. Like we can all learn together. Yes, we can all learn together. I was introduced to these websites by a 70-year-old man. Yes, one of my favorite teachers. He introduced to me these websites. Yeah, he was an old man, and still he could teach me how to use these websites. But the idea is that you can explore them. Take your time. Yes, and that's it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you so much, Michael.
Thanks,
Miss Angela.
Hi, and thank you so much for everything that you have taught us today. It was really, really amazing. And I think that everyone here is going to be using all what you have taught us. So now I want you to stay here with us because we're going to share a little bit about what is coming next week. Oh, I'm sorry, tomorrow, it's coming tomorrow. So
Yeah,
we're seeing Nefty Force with us. And I'm going to tell you a little bit of her because she's also a moderator here in English Teachers in Peru. So Ms. Nefty has been involved in teaching language and training for nearly 15 years as a language coach, teacher trainer, academic manager, and a school director for many years. She has also been teaching abroad, training teachers and academic managers, as well as providing business and academic consultancy for private language schools. Her current positions are ESL teacher, teacher trainer, program developer, and academic manager at Natural English Faculty in Spain. She's also an expert in field of methodology for second language learning based on the natural approach. And she's going to be talking and telling us about from touching hands to touching hearts. In a strange and uncertain times, such as those we are living in, sometimes we have to move on and charge the strategies. Suddenly, teachers have had the charge of their strategies and approaches when facing their classes. When home becomes offices, personal lives become public, and family members are the new school background, we definitely have to claim that the pandemic is forcing educators, parents, and students to think in a different way, since real change takes place in deep crises. Big challenges are about to come, and that's why this is a great moment for learning how to move from teaching, touching hands, to teaching hearts. This webinar is an attempt to show teach form of caring, which will provide the students with intrinsic motivation to learn English in a more natural and effective way. We will be able to learn how to reach our students' emotions in order to make them learn in a relaxing environment, as well as how to create emotional links which facilitate the teaching learning process. So this is what we're going to be listening about tomorrow. So we hope you all join us tomorrow. So Miss Mariela is here too. Miss Mariela, let's see about the exit ticket.
Yeah, now you have the link of the exit ticket. Please, everybody copy that. And remember that once you leave today's webinar, you can complete the exit ticket of this presentation. And we would appreciate if you would complete that and provide your feedback for us, please. You will also receive a follow-up email within 24 and 48 hours with some digital materials of today's webinar. Okay, please consider this link and copy, please. Now, okay. Now we are going to continue with the last part. Please, everybody here. Thank you, Mr. Navarro, for sharing your knowledge with us. And thank you, everyone, for attending today's webinar. Thank you so much. Okay, it's time to say goodbye, dear team. Please turn on your cameras. Thank you so much, Mr. Navarro. It was a great, a great webinar. Thank you for sharing with us again. And goodbye, goodbye, everybody. Please, Kevin, Kevin, Laura, thank you for your help today. And all of my team, Angela Salazar, Tabita Anaya, Kurt Vilela, Daisy Apolinario, Miss Maite Flores, Miss Lili Elcira, Miss Julie Millones, Miss Jocelyn Flores, and Miss Evelyn. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye.